Good afternoon. Welcome in. How you doing? Give me a minute to share some links here. Hopefully you're all having a good day. Hey, Daniel. Welcome in, bud. Can you hear the engraver going?
She doesn't seem to be bothered. Oh, there's one other thing I forgot to grab. Here.
Okay, we'll just set it down a second. Okay, right in front of the camera. Thanks, kid.
Sorry!
Hard to get good help these days, I tell you. Hi, Thomas. Nope, you're right on time, bud. We start at 4 o'clock. So far it's just me, so sorry guys, you might just be stuck with me today.
In here? No, there's Mama.
Who are you looking for, Caitlin?
My sweet pea.
She's probably up in a tree somewhere. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that's working. That sucks.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
I don't think the laser's strong enough to take in where it run it.
I smell it.
Well, maybe I'm wrong.
As I said, I can smell it. I'm not disturbing you. I'm just fixing the pillow. What happened to your shoulder? That's what Sis wants to know. Is what happened to your arm?
Elmo said you're looking for the pistachio ice cream.
No.
Well, nope, it didn't work. Oh well. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta.
Your tongue. You're alright, bud. You're okay.
I have to plug in my phone. It's almost dead.
Who joined you?
Daniel and Thomas are in chat.
Hi, Elmo. Hi, Thomas. I worry. Hi, Cass.
Sorry, guys and gals. I'll be right with you.
Casper, be gentle. It doesn't seem to be bothering him too much. Do you know what I mean? Can Sissy take a look at that? Hmm?
Alrighty. There we go. Now I got you. Thomas wants a bowl of pistachio ice cream. Alright, Jay. Enjoy. Jay's watching a tornado documentary.
Good news is it doesn't look like it's infected.
So apparently, this isn't going to work.
No?
Nope.
So we wasted money.
Yeah, I love storms too. Hi, my fluff.
For nothing.
I'll work with it and see if I can fix it. As of right now, no.
When you pet him, be careful of that spot, though, Daddy. It does bother him when you touch it.
We found a hole in Fluffy.
It's not actually a freaking hole. I think it's just a scab. Alright, well, I'm gonna go in.
Looks like he rubbed himself raw. That's what it looks like. Or he got bit by one of the other ones and it ripped a hole there. Ripped a little bit off.
But it's still sensitive to him. That's what I'm saying.
My good sir, you need to,
Just deal with him. He's your co-host for the day.
Elmo says hurricanes are kind of cool as long as the house stays together. Jay said I like storms a lot more before I owned a house. Yeah, you and me both, bud. Right after I bought my house, we had that really bad ice storm in 2007, I think it was. And yeah, I was up all night listening to tree branches break off and fall down on the house.
Which house was this?
Huh?
Which one was it?
The one up in Lebanon.
Oh, yeah.
Really, dude?
No. Casper, no. That is Sissy's computer. I'll whoop you.
Should we do a storm-based
Yeah.
show today? We can do that. I can look up storm facts. How's that sound?
I'll watch it. Did you tell him about the 2017 situation?
Probably at some point, Katie.
Where you had me and Lori in the tub? Aww. Daddy.
I see him.
Are they getting a view of his ass?
Down, thankfully.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Weird.
Alright, well, I'm heading in.
Weird storm statistics. How's that sound? Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you here. How you doing? If you want to share your opinion or talk about something, put it in the chat and we'll talk. Don't mind the kitties. Yeah, that's definitely something you need to do, Jay. Make sure that you got all your stuff in working order and that you have it where you're ready. That really wasn't very helpful, was it? So it says here that the world's weirdest weather phenomenon is called virga. Virga is ghostly precipitation that never makes it to the ground. When the air beneath a cloud is very precipitation falling through it evaporates before reaching the Earth's surface. That's interesting, I guess. Alright. What is the rarest type of storm? Firenadoes, yeah, they're crazy to watch. I've seen quite a few of them lately. I mean, you never saw them at all forever, and then all of a sudden, since like the first one I remember seeing was that Australian fire back about 15 years ago, I guess. And now every time you see a really bad forest fire, you see a firenado in there somewhere. All right, let's see who can get this. What is the rarest type of storm on Earth? Or if you can tell me where the rarest type of storm happens, I'll take that answer too. Anyone? Tornadoes? Maybe. Brainstorm. That's getting more and more rare there, Daniel. It's actually called a portmanteau. I think I said that right. Portmanteau. And what it is it's a Mediterranean hurricane. Come on, get over here. It says Medicanes are among the rarest weather phenomenon. These rare cyclones form when a non-tropical storm comes into contact with the warmer temperature over the Mediterranean. So that's kind of a cool thing to know. I didn't know that. This is tiny for those who wonder. The orange and white one that was on me was fluffy. And the black and white one that was up here with Fluffy, that was Casper. Okay. What do we got here? These are the top 21 most interesting weather events. At number 21, they have tubular clouds. And of course, it won't let me bring it up. All right. That's an example of a tubular cloud. It rolls up into like this nice, neat little tube. It almost looks like you can climb on them. It says, tubular clouds, a type of Arcus cloud, also known as roll clouds, form low and horizontally in the sky. They tend to form along the edges or on the downdrafts of thunderstorms. While relatively rare and ominous looking, these clouds are not usually a sign of dangerous weather. And at number 20 are nacreous clouds. That's an example of nacreous clouds. Almost looks like a wall cloud. Kind of. Those are kind of cool looking. It says, nacreous clouds are rare but made more common by climate change. Oh, here we go with this shit. What are you doing, honey? You're gonna knock everything. Get your nose out of her ass. Nacreous or noctilucent clouds form from ice crystals and methane at high altitudes. Nicknamed mother of pearl clouds, they appear in temperatures of approximately negative 110 degrees Fahrenheit. The ice crystals refract light, producing a glimmery, iridescent look. According to NOAA, it is likely that these weather phenomena did not exist before 1885. I find that hard to believe. But, whatever. Metacanes, those are ones we just talked about a couple minutes ago. It says fewer than 100 tropical cyclones were discovered in the Mediterranean Sea between 1948 and 2011, and no definitive trend in activity has been detected in that period. Right, Jay? I agree, bud. Morning glories. These things look pretty cool. I like these. Looks like back in the 80s, all the white candy that they used to have fun with. That's what that reminds me of. What about you guys? Hi, Ann. Hi, Ruth. Morning glories resemble elongated roll clouds and often occur in a series or wave succession. Formations are typically spotted during the morning when atmospheric conditions are relatively stable. Morning glory clouds form in the Gulf of Carpentaria, region of northeast Australia. I bet you did, Jay. Your version had somebody, one of you Had somebody saying, "Oh God," a couple times, right, Jay? Your idea of morning glory? All right. Twin tornadoes are next. Those things are monsters. Jay was thinking of sudden formation. Yeah, twin tornadoes are crazy. I remember the first time seeing twin tornadoes on live TV, and that was Pilger, North Dakota, or Pilger, Nebraska, a couple of years ago. It says with about 1,200 occurrences every year, tornadoes are relatively common weather events in the United States. While it is also normal for clusters of tornadoes to form at a time, multiple smaller vortexes almost always combine or orbit a single parent tornado. For more than one tornado of a sizable magnitude to coexist, conditions have to be unusually balanced. This dangerous and rare phenomenon occurs on average once every 10 to 15 years. Okay, Ruth. Sounds good. All right. What is in at number 16? Number 16 is global blocking. What the hell does that mean? And then they just got a picture of the world. Giant marble. They're calling it the blue marble. Global weather patterns are closely connected to four powerful bands of winds known as jet streams that flow in a wave pattern around the Earth. When jet streams are congested or split, atmospheric blocking is said to have occurred. These events can lead to prolonged periods of weather extremes. Scientists associated atmospheric blocking to observations in 2014 of heavier than normal snow in the Midwest and Northeast, as well as severe drought conditions in the West. The historic droughts in California were linked to an atmospheric block nicknamed the Ridiculous Resilient Ridge. Well, that's definitely a ridiculous name, ain't it? Ann says, can you imagine? I phoned my federal MPP this morning and asked where they get their information, and sent me a condolence about my brother in office tried to make out from obituary. Oh, interesting. Didn't they name a class? Thomas says, Dave, Thomas is saying you're smoking too much, bud. I'm going to post that on Discord. Watch this. Thomas wants to know the name of the cloud that only forms above your house. We'll see if he answers. I only get my mail once or twice a month and don't get home delivery. Hey, Mad News Now, how you doing, bud? I'm sorry, I'm horrible with names at first. And says, I asked the lady when it was sent out due to MPP don't need stamps. And the post office couldn't give a date from the Black square, either from the MVP. Well, thanks for being here. Today we're just doing a kind of a chill out day. We're kind of just talking about weather at the moment. Weird weather. So, number 16 was atmospheric blocking. So now we're going to go up to number 15, which is fall streak holes. This is kind of cool. Hi, Ruth.
Hello.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
Okay.
There's a hole in the sky. I mean, I guess that could be what Chicken Little was running around yelling about, right? There's these mystical holes that can appear in circocumulus. My brain doesn't want to work today. Or altocumulus clouds are caused by tiny water droplets within the cloud that is colder than freezing, but have yet to turn to ice. Once a triggering event such as a plane flying through the clouds causes the supercooled droplets to start freezing, they rapidly crystallize and fall, leaving a hole in the cloud. Oh my.
That's better.
Is it better?
Okay. Hopefully. It's really too dark.
Well, I've gotten lucky. Everything's dried out. The wind's died down, so the electricity is actually staying on in the shed. So I actually have my main light now.
Okay.
So I don't have to use like 20 other thousand lights trying to get light in here. So, thunder sleet. That sounds like a good time.
In comparison to Monday, when I had what was it, Monday? Yeah. We had the ice in that.
Yeah.
Most of it's all gone now, so.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So I can start going to the park again. Oh.
Thomas is asking if you brought any crazy gadgets for us today.
Oh, crazy gadgets. I've got some stuff that I'm working on for my channel. But
well, if you want to give a preview, you can. If not.
Well, here's one. And I'm definitely working on this.
Oh. Matt, if you want to come up and join us, you can. Just give me an email to send a link to, and I'll shoot you a link. Or here, better yet, so you don't have to put your email in chat. You can email me there, and I'll send you a link. You can come hang out with us.
Okay. So, I got this from Temu. Temu or Temu, whatever you pronounce that. It's a mask.
Oh
I don't know if you'll hear me though. But
we can hear you.
Yeah, it's supposed to be for light therapy on your face.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so it does different things. For each type of light, it's supposed to do different things for your face. But so I'm still working on this one as far as an actual video yet.
Nice. Or you can always use it to scare people if you wanted. Pop out of the bushes.
The only problem with so I can put this on, but I can't put my glasses on when I have that on. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then.
But there's the link to Ruth's channel if you want to go check that out. She does
changes color as well.
Nice.
So, there it goes. Yeah. So
Anne
asks, cycles through the colors.
Anne says, "Cool, and who makes it?" Well, how about she finishes up her review and she can, when she's ready, we'll give you the link to it so you can go watch it. Yep, I've heard of light therapy before too.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just one of the things I saw with Temu, and I Actually, I think this one I actually wound up getting for free in the end because at first I thought that the thing wasn't charging, and I complained on that, and they refunded my money. But then it actually was charging. So anyway,
So I
is there
just got
two?
300 of these from Temu,
Oh, okay.
and I was hoping that we could etch them with the laser printer, but
What
it's
are they
not
made of?
metal.
Oh, it's just metal. Okay.
Yeah. So I think I have to see about boosting the power to this in order to get it to work. So I'm going to mess around with it later. And wants to know if it's made in Canada. I'm going to guess if it's from Temu, it's probably not made in Canada or the United States for that matter.
Yeah. This wasn't a local delivery either. This was actually, I got it like last year, but it went into storage with all my other stuff and didn't have time to do anything with it. So now that everything's out of storage, I can actually do some of these things. So
Daniel asked if you're getting ready for the purge with the mask,
that could be interesting.
right?
It's a very hard plastic too, so it's really hard on like when you're like you know you can see it.
So I have this here. This is my incense burner that I had for years. It's an Indian theme
Oh,
to it.
like a smoke pipe.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's got
Okay.
here you can put like the cone incense or just loose incense in here to burn. And then up here it's got the thing for stick incense to hold it. So
That's
I
good.
enjoy incense. Yeah.
I have some of them too.
Ah, baby.
Yeah.
I'm Miss Tiny.
I use some of them up at my trailer a lot of times. I got the citronella ones, so you can get rid of all the mosquitoes up there.
Thomas says I may have to do several passes. You know what? That's a good idea. Let me try that. I can set that up while we're doing this. Just let me know if it gets too loud, and then I'll just take and reset it or pause it until later. Young lady, I need to see what I'm doing here. Can I see? Oh,
She wants to help.
Are you going to give me kisses? I'm okay with getting kisses from Tiny. Yeah, you're not helping, but Ann says, very nice burner, love natives. We are supposed to have some kind of native blood in us. I'm not sure. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like Pocahontas did and say, "Oh, I'm part Native American," because I don't know exactly. I didn't do the test, the DNA test, but yeah. So we'll see. I might do it. We'll see when they have it on sale. I'm not paying full price to have it done. And it says trailer at Wasaga Beach. I don't know where that is.
No, actually, that's much further than where mine is. Mine is basically East Gwillimbury, if she knows where that is. Or Newmarket. It's probably more. Newmarket's probably more well known. It's a private campground, though.
It's one that you have to be a member to go to.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Hey, sometimes it's good to have a place like that to go where you don't have to worry about weirdos showing up and skinny dipping while you're trying to have fun or something.
Yeah.
There you go, Mad. I sent you an email back, so you'll just click on that. I don't have it set up that you don't go backstage. It'll bring you right up to us. So, I met Mad over on Tyler and Atlas's channel. Me and him were hanging out with Tyler on Saturday night. So we had a good time. Thomas said, Mosquitoes will carry off small children in northern Minnesota. I saw a damn mosquito here already, Thomas. Bruce Power Nuclear Power Plant wants to hire 10 native students for September of 2025. If they're qualified, I don't have a problem with them hiring it. But if they're just doing it to hire it just to fill a quota, it's not. I don't agree with that. But I don't see why a native couldn't be trained to do a job and be qualified for it. They can learn too.
I know this looks pretty cheap, but these are the ones I got from Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Which all you just put the thing into that and burn it on there. But I got a package of them from Amazon.
This is the other one I was using for holding.
Oh yeah.
And then I have all different kinds of incense. We have ones in the house that are 2 feet long, the really big, thick ones.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've even gotten the ones, they call them stoner ones down here because most people that use them are using them to cover up, the smell of illicit drugs that they're using.
Yes.
So they're like 4 foot tall and they burn for like hours.
We have one trailer that's in behind us and basically has a lot of waffling off into our area. And so I wound up putting in that direction to go out that way. I don't think they like it too much, but usually lavender, rose, or jasmine or something like that, and just send it that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And it says, just asked about the trailer in case you were closer, and she hates cities herself. Yeah, I'm definitely not a city person. Tell you what we'll do here in a little bit.
But living 6 months
there. Hey, how you doing, bud?
Great. How we doing?
I'm doing okay, thanks. Nice day here.
Yeah, it's beautiful where I am too, here in Bergen County, New Jersey. It's just a beautiful day. I went for a little walk. It was so nice out. And Ruth, is that we have on?
Yep, that's Ruth.
How we doing, Ruth? I never met you before. How we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So you're talking about the weather and everything. These wildfires are crazy that are going on in Long Island. I mean, in the middle of the winter, it's not even hot enough. It's a little peculiar.
I don't remember. I can't say that I've ever remember hearing about wildfires in that area, period.
I actually looked it up. 1908 was the last one.
Yeah, I wasn't around for that one.
Yeah.
If I was, I look good for my age.
Tell me about it. We all do that.
So
you're gonna be watching tonight, America First?
Yeah, I'll be over there I'll hang up till I pass out for a little bit. I usually pass out about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
I was talking to Tyler about trying to get a coalition with us where we all don't have to be on the same page, but we should all start trying to work schedules with each other so we don't overlap each other and have almost like a network kind of. But just podcasters that are creators that are bringing out the truth, because we can't rely on ABC and NBC and these other channels. So I'm going to start coming on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, the nights America's not on. I'm going to come on 8 o'clock to 9. I'm going to bring anybody that wants to come on. Everybody on your show is more than welcome. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 3 questions of what's going on, and that's what we're going to ask all different walks of life and see what we get out of everybody.
Nice. Sounds good.
Figured something different and get everyone's opinion.
Let me do this. I know I subscribe to you.
Awesome. Thank you. I hooked you up as well. Ruth, I'm going to hook up with you as well, get you linked up with me.
Yeah, I know that Chris has mentioned your channel a number of times, but I don't have the actual name of your channel either.
It's Mad
I'm
News
getting ready
Now.
to post it here.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Chris.
Yep.
I actually had a channel 5 years ago, and we were building up pretty good. We were doing about 1,600 views a day, and I was getting about
Oh
600
wow.
people on live, and they just killed me. For every subscriber I got, they took 3 away.
Oh
The last
really?
time I looked, it was over 1,600 subscribers they had stolen, and I just said, you know what? I just gotta drop it. I'm not gonna beat them because they already got me diseased, and just gotta start a new fight. And that's what I'm doing. I've been up now for about a month and a half.
Well, when
Very
YouTube
cool.
like dumped a whole bunch of subscribers last year, they dumped like a whole bunch of subscribers from several creators, and that I lost about 1,000, I think, at
Yeah,
the time.
Damn.
and it was crazy. I lost family members, coworkers. I had one person on the show who's like, "This is the 5th time I'm subscribing again." I mean,
I've
Yeah.
I've
it's
built back some of them back again, but not as I've lost a lot that way.
right. And if we were speaking so foul, why didn't they just cut us off? You know?
Well, I already have 2 strikes.
Okay.
So we don't talk about vaccines on here very much
Right.
because of that.
Don't blame you.
Um,
Yeah.
if we do
Blame you.
that, if we're gonna do that, I'll take in like about halfway through. Like we're on usually from 4 until 6 p.m. in the
Okay.
afternoon. But then
Every
we also
afternoon.
do. I'm changing the schedule.
Okay.
Because hi Andrea, with Tyler and Atlas doing shows on Mondays and Wednesdays. Wait, today's Wednesday, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not supposed to be doing a show, but I ended up doing one anyway.
Okay.
Whoops. But I'm trying to make it so that people don't get burnt out.
Right.
Um,
Well, let me know what days you're going to be on or what hours. That way I'll plug you on my show as well.
we're
We'll try to
usually on.
get people over.
We're usually on every day. We're on from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Over the summer, we'll do some extra shows where we'll do like fireside chats. Where I'll
Okay.
get a
Cool.
fire going, and we'll just hang out and just carry on. Tommy
Nice.
says he just hit 310 subscribers. Let's do
Congrats.
this.
Congrats.
Thomas deserves subscribers more than I do. He actually shares information that's helpful, kind of like Ruth.
Well, all of us just putting in gets your mind thinking. And that's what we need. We just can't all be stagnant. We got to start using this thing on top of our head
Oh,
and use it for the good of all.
it's also getting the views though. That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, that's
Well-
why I think if we pump each other, we can slowly build and not have to rely on the powers that be to shut us down or close us out. If we can just spread the word amongst us all, we should be able to do all right.
Yeah. Also, we'll share this. We have our Discord channel, and
Awesome.
everybody's welcome on there. It is an absolute free speech platform. As long as you are not breaking the law, you can post on there. We've got many different viewpoints on there. The only thing is, be respectful to each other. That's it.
Right. Awesome.
Camera. Oh, there.
Oh, there you go. You're back.
So,
I
Where are you
have to
from?
put on a different connection on my computer.
Where are you from, Ruth?
I'm Canada, Ontario, in Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm a Calgary Flames fan.
Okay.
Love my hockey.
nice. I kind of figured you'd be an Islanders or a Devils fan.
I hate all of the New York, New Jersey teams. I don't follow one of them. If they're in the playoffs and my team isn't, I'll root for them. But I don't know. I guess from being a young kid and loving sports and really following it, that the press was full of shit back then. Sorry for cursing, but they were. I mean, they'd get like a mediocre pitcher sent to the Yankees. You'd read about this guy is like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Does what he did everywhere else. 8 weeks later, they run him out of town. And the press just killed it. I'm a White Sox fan. I'm sure if I lived in Chicago, I'd probably hate the Chicago White Sox because, the press just builds up and they try to make stories out of nothing. And I seen through that. And I just enjoyed the sports for the sports. But, yeah, I don't root for no New York and New Jersey teams. How about you, Chris?
I used to be really big into sports before they got political and pissed me off.
Yeah.
But like Philadelphia, I follow the Flyers.
Okay.
Phillies. The only Phillies game I've ever been to, baseball wise, I actually got to watch them beat the Mets.
All
So
right.
that was fun.
Okay.
My neighbor is friends with an auction company up here, the owner,
Right.
and they have not press box seats, but there's a place down there called the Presidential Suite,
Okay. Nice.
and there's about 100 seats in there that you can go in. There's private bathrooms, private vendors, so you don't have to deal
Wow.
with the public. And they didn't have anybody to take these tickets for that night, and so they offered them to him, and he called me. He's like, I know you're hurting and stuff, but you want to go? I'm like, hell yeah, I'll go.
Awesome.
There's a Yeti.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Eddie.
Angry Yeti, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad. How about you?
So far, so good.
Thomas said, hockey is probably the only sport I like. Well, that's because you're from Minnesota, eh?
Minnesota.
I'm not much of a fan of watching it on TV. If I've gone like in person to a game or something, that's more I'm more into. But
Yeah.
Our going to a game is awesome, especially a hockey game. It's so fast paced.
Now, when it comes to football, I follow actual players. I actually went to school with Dan Kreider, who was part of the Pittsburgh Steelers' last Super Bowl winning team. He was the fullback.
Okay.
And
All
you probably heard of one of the kids that I actually graduated high school with. He was the head coach of the Chicago Bears for a couple years, Matt Nagy.
Oh, sure. Wow.
They mispronounce his name and call him Matt Nagy.
Right.
We always yell at the TV. That's not how you say it, you asshole.
Yeah, they're repeating
So-
now. There's a picture with the same last name, but it was pronounced different,
Yeah.
Iggy and Aggie.
Ann says, I've never flown in a plane and never will. But think about
I've done
taking
the
a
bus
bus
ride.
to Northern. Planes aren't too bad. You just got to watch where you're riding. I got
Yeah.
stuck on a
Bus ride can be
Southwest
long
plane.
time.
I got
Gotta
stuck
buy
on a
strip
Southwest plane going from.
A lot of planes have been going down though lately.
Yeah, I know. That's what scares me. The last trip I did was when I was still working. There's a place up in Alpena, Michigan, called the Besser School of Concrete Technology, and we were getting a new cuber for the block plant, and I had to go up there and learn how to work it and work on it and all that stuff.
Okay.
So we flew up, and I swear to God, this plane was held together by bubble gum.
Oh no.
The back of my seat was leaning back. I thought I was going to fall the hell out of it. Yeah, it was great. Then on top of that, the pilots went on strike, so we're like, "Are we gonna have to try and rent a car to go home?" Yeah, we had a good time though. Went out drinking while we were up there. Yeah, we had a good time.
Awesome. Thank you, Andrea, for signing up. I just seen that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I just signed up on yours too.
Oh, thank you. I'll get you back
And
soon.
Thomas's as well.
I could just click on your
Yes,
name
that's
here,
what.
Ruth.
What's that?
Yeah, or I put her link up a little bit here.
Okay.
I can do it again. Well, let me just. Oh wait, here we go. I got her. I have them all
All right.
pretty much
You have 'em
pre-saved,
all.
so yeah, it's like Pokemon, man. You gotta collect all the different links. So there you go. There's Ruth's channel.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hurry back, Thomas.
Mine's a
Yeah,
mix
so-
of commentary and gadgets and different things about alternatives, basically.
Alternative recipes.
Yeah.
So let me just give you
And that's all
because
coming too.
I think we have some new people in here. So let me just give a little bit of background on how we got started. We got started because I was working with another YouTube creator, and when he wouldn't go live, I wanted to give the veterans that were in our group something to do to get to pass time, take their mind off of some things. So I started going live. Things didn't go quite as planned with that creator. I left his realm and moved over to my own thing, and brought some people with me, and we just started doing this. And out of this grew the community, with trying to help other creators first off, and helping veterans in general. We actually just got done setting up a 501c3 nonprofit. We just launched, a couple weeks ago. I think we did our official launch. It's called Bridging Pathways for a Better Life. And so we're working on building that and trying to get support into that and getting funds to help start building the network that we're working on. We want to set up a network of people across the country that live in the neighborhoods that know the places that you can get help that aren't on the websites that you can find. Like I know around here, I can get a hold of the local churches, and they have an emergency stash for people. And there's like transportation network that is, you have to know somebody to get into it.
Gotcha.
So I want to get that set up nationwide. I know Ruth has talked about possibly trying to set something up in Canada, doing the same thing up there. Andrew has talked about maybe setting one up in Australia. And so, I mean, if we can make it a nationwide, an international thing, I'm all for it. We just have to make sure that we're keeping everything up to the standards to where we don't want people getting frustrated while trying to get help from us. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
That's awesome. That's really great. Both of you. That's awesome.
Well, that's how they got started. I fell in a hole and I can't find my way back out.
Well,
Daddy's just like, how the fuck do I end up here every day?
Groundhog Day.
Right?
Right?
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, it was good.
Totally different.
Back before Hollywood weird went stupid.
Yeah.
It's amazing how they self-imploded.
Well, that's what happens when you allow the Communist Party into your industry.
Well, not just that. I mean, they're so self-righteous and think that their way is the only way to do things, and if you don't do it, then you're a bigot and whatever else they want to call you.
I used to work on the movie sets, so I was subject to them. Last movie I actually worked on was The Irishman, and
Okay.
yeah, I worked some pretty big things. Blacklist. What was the other ones? I was on 50 Cent's Power. I was on Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie, Royal Pains, Person of Interest.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah. So I was subject to a lot of them, and some of them were the most genuine people on the planet, but they were foreign field. And the rest, just because they were part of the industry and they weren't even the main players, were just so abusive to each other, it was like beyond belief.
Oh, really?
Like I was on a set one time, not going to say who, what, where, but just going to tell you what went down. So I'm on a live shooting set, and it's me and two other guys. One guy stays right next to the set. Another guy stays in the truck with all of the props. And then I'm basically the runner. So if they say we need an extra lamp, they don't like that lamp. Lead guy hands me a lamp, I bring it in, we swap it out. So I get the call on a headset, they want to swap out something. I got to maybe go 100 feet to the truck, get it, walk 200 feet to put it in. And the guy tells me not fast enough.
Oh, damn. Ah!
So I'm like,
Fuck
what do
you.
you
Go
mean
get
not
it
fast
yourself
enough?
then.
I walked over there. I walked over there, got it. I walked over here. Yeah, that's the problem. If you work for me, you don't walk. I go, well, when I joined this outfit, I didn't know I was joining a track team.
Right.
So he goes, so I'll do better next time, timing. And I just walked away, and I made sure I was even slower the next time. And then when I came back, he was out of his
You sound like
little
me.
mind. He goes, this ain't going to work out. I go, yeah, maybe we should switch positions, and I'll yell at you all day, and you can run back and forth. But I'm sorry, son. I'm twice your age.
Right.
I don't run for children. I don't run for adults. I only run out of the building if it's on fire.
Right.
And
I don't even know if I'd run that fast.
I worked 16
It
hours.
would depend on how fast the fire's spreading.
I worked 16 hours with this clown, and I told him, call the hall. And he goes, what do you mean call the hall? I go, don't even worry. I already called him and told him to replace me. And yeah, I mean, they're just so abusive over like just petty little stuff.
There's plenty of there's got to be plenty of shit shit you could do to cut down production time without doing something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, when you're talking about the millions they spend on these movies, you're really worried about the minute it took me to go from the truck back is what broke the movie. You know, it's just they're just so petty.
Yeah.
They just wanted to do they were just being a bitch, that's all.
But it was like that on a lot of the sets. And then I worked for guys that were like unbelievable. It was like going out and hanging out with your friends all day. We had gotten the work done, but it was just a pleasure to work with people that just wanted to get a job done, not without politics or bullshit involved.
Here, Andrea, here's Bruce Lake.
Oh, shit.
There you go. Can you hear that in the background? Is that too loud?
Yeah. Well, no.
Well, if it bothers anybody, let me know and I'll pause it.
It's going to bother me in about an hour.
Well, it'll still be going then, but we won't. So, well, I don't know. It'll be about 6 o'clock. So that'll be right about the time it kicks me the hell off.
So, Angry, where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm in Texas.
Okay, whereabouts in Texas?
I am about, I want to say, an hour north from Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Okay. Is that hill country?
Kinda. It's getting that way. I'm between the hill country and the metroplex.
All right.
I like to call it a semi-rural area.
Gotcha.
I live close enough to town to get to a Walmart, but that's about it.
All right.
Fucking nowhere.
It's great we can have these chats and people are from everywhere, you know?
Right.
It's not like it's limited to your local town or county.
Wait.
Your channel's under attack.
Ruth here. What?
Yeah.
I said your channel's under attack. You turned into a robot.
Yeah.
I did?
No, Chris.
Maybe it's just me the way I'm talking.
It's better. It's better now.
Well, there's a cat laying right there, so he's probably moving the damn. Hold on, let me.
Playing with the cord.
There, yeah. Maybe the cord moved. So I'm going to start getting a hold of. I have friends in England. I have a friend in Vietnam, Japan, all over the world from games that I played with Elmo. Elmo knows some of the people that I'm talking about. And I'm going to try and get them to come on and join us sometime so we can start talking cultural relevance from different places.
Yeah. Okay.
So. Hey, PD's in. How you doing, PD? Elmo's from Florida. Andrea's from Ohio. PD's from South Carolina. P digits. Thomas is from Minnesota. So we've got a good group from all over the place. Oh, I'm sorry, Clef. Well, hi, Fang. This is Fang. I'm the cat guy. I'm the crazy cat guy.
I think it's important to have people from all over the country involved in these
Absolutely.
chats because every type
The
of
continent.
every
Sorry.
state different lifestyle. Different needs. The coastlines need different than the interstates. So I
Yeah.
think it's great that we can interact like this and hear from other
Yeah.
Not a
people.
state yet.
I had an
Yeah.
early advantage when I started playing World of Warcraft. I had multiple opportunities to talk with people in country where
Right.
whatever the news was talking about, and they were either telling me, yeah, that's bullshit, or oh yeah, that's a thing.
Well, I've been doing chatting since I was 17 years old. Back in 1995 is when I started getting online, and I mean, I have friends down from below where Yeti is that I from back then. Actually, he lives in Graham, Texas. He runs a place called Awesome Possum. That you can go there, and it's for people who do like schoolies buses that they live in and stuff. They can go there and do all the work and buy the materials, and he provides the workspace and all the tools for
Okay.
them. So it's a
That's
pretty
pretty
cool
cool.
place. So it was the group that I was part of back then at 17 was called the Auto Classics Group. And I got to meet some people with some beautiful cars. Like 19, the nicest one that I saw, I actually got to meet the guy in person. He was from Pottstown, Pennsylvania, and he came up to the big car show up in Hershey, and he had a 1957 Rambler that he did from scratch. He had the picture book up with the car, and you got to see where he went to the junkyard and pulled it out and see what it looked like from day one. And then you got to see it every stage as he redid it, so it was really cool. I had a guy up the street that I was hoping when he passed away would will me one of his cars. He had a '57 T-Bird and a '63 Corvette, both hardtop convertibles. Beautiful cars. He back in the day, the way he got his money for the cars was he was a drummer for a band that used to play in Atlantic City all the time. And I never got to see him play, unfortunately. His drums were always in his basement. But yeah, that was his investment in his future, was that if he ever ran into hard times, he knew he could sell his cars to get him through it.
Right.
But he never had to do it, so yeah, he passed away, and the cars were still there. Hi, Tuesdays, welcome in. How you doing? Tuesday says love classic cars. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting to be so few and far between now because nobody, the younger generation doesn't want to take up taking care of them. They're into these newer cars, and
yeah, everything's automated. Car can.
We have a few car shows around here, actually.
Oh yeah,
Last
we
year I
got
went to one
a few down here too.
I went to one last year that I was going to actually film it and everything, but all the music playing, I just couldn't put it up on YouTube.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you'd have to.
The editing I would have had to do.
There is an editing software for you that'll take and completely mute the entire video right for you, so you can do overlays.
I could have done that. Maybe for next year. This summer, there'll be a number of them around here. I'll just do one of them then and try that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm actually looking at setting up a booth at one of the car shows this year coming up for the foundation. So I'm trying to get the banners and stuff printed out. I want to get that done professionally so it looks good.
Wow. You have any trade schools by you?
Yeah. Yep.
See if they have print shops. Sometimes they'll do the work for you.
Yeah.
And you get the school to do it. They get to learn to trade better, and you get a real reasonable price.
Well, I actually have a guy, the guy who did my business cards. He told me it was going to be $35 for 500 cards, And I'm like, that's cool. That's reasonable. As printed both sides. And once he found out it was for a nonprofit, he dropped it down to $25 for 500.
Wow.
And so yeah, he's been giving me some really good deals, and he does really good work.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
the one side of the card. That's our actual logo there. And then the back side is right there. Yeah, you can have my phone number.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the point, right?
Yep. So we're always looking for volunteers for the foundation. If anybody's interested, you can always email or call. Or Elmo says he's a Muppet.
I identify as a potato.
What Muppet movie was it that had the singing potatoes? Was that the Treasure Island one?
Probably.
I think it was that one.
I don't remember.
I love Muppets, so. Yeah, so I'm going to ask everybody if you're a praying person, please pray for Daniel and his wife. His wife's been going through treatments. And so we want to pray that they do their job and do well for them. If you don't mind.
Not at all.
I have a foul mouth. I do apologize for that. If it offends you, I don't try to. It's just, I'm working on it.
Happens naturally.
Listen,
Yeah,
the Ohio man, come on, listen to me.
Well, no, that's what's funny is we have people that come on here and they'll slip up and say something. They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Have you heard me?"
Well, I said that before. I used the yes word, and I apologize right away.
No, it's cool. P Digits says my stepfather bought two 1952 Dodge pickups. He took from one for the other and totally restored it. The other one turned into a hot rod, sold and restored one for close to 60 grand. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I do have some pictures from the last
Car
time.
prices are actually going down now.
Yes.
They're starting to drop pretty good because I've been looking. I've been researching. I don't know what the heck I want. They're so misleading with these cars now. A lot of these cars, it's recylinder turbos.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are they going to pull? How long are they going to tow the car around? Forget about having a trailer on it. How long are they going to tow the weight of the car?
I prefer I have a 2009 Ford Explorer with a 6-cylinder, and it tows pretty nice. So
And like a lot of companies aren't even making any options anymore. Like you can't get a 6 or an 8 in some cars. They're only providing, like Subaru only provides a 4 now. I think it is.
Yeah.
Subaru, really?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially them being a sport, like an outdoor sports vehicle kind of, where supposed to be for the hiker and everything. How do you tow your stuff around? You're just going to beat that vehicle up.
Yeah.
well, that's the point. They want you to wear that motor out quick, so that way you have to buy another one.
And I just started a business I got coming out. I'm selling dried fruit and nuts. So I need to buy some kind of pickup truck and a box truck. And the prices are crazy.
Wow. So you're going to sell my family, huh? The nuts.
Well, I figure I was in the movie industry and long enough. I should be an expert by now.
Oh, I was going to say, don't tell Fred. He might get excited.
And
I don't know where the hell Fred is, damn it. Probably watching.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's probably sleeping. His schedule's gotten all
yeah.
kinds of crazy lately.
That's true.
All right, I'm gonna have to go to Facebook to get those pictures. Let me show you. Here's my. Here's the show look. Damn it! I hit the wrong button.
You hit the wrong button.
Yeah. There's our show logo. For those of you who are new here.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I like that.
okay.
They call me Sasquatch. That's why it's called Chatting with Sasquatch.
Hey, listen, guys, I gotta run. I got a few things I gotta do before checking in tonight with First America First. Appreciate having me on, Chris. It's nice to meet everybody. I think I got everybody subscribed now. So you'll
Very
be on.
cool.
You'll be on tomorrow
Deal.
morning.
Yep, I'll be here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Eastern.
I'll see you tomorrow morning. Everybody have a great evening. It was a real pleasure.
All
All
right,
right,
brother.
thanks
Good
for being
luck.
here, bud.
You too.
Take care. Have a great night.
God bless you all. Thank you.
We'll see you later tonight.
Oh,
What the hell was that, Yeti?
yeah.
Yeti's like, ugh.
My neck. I've been trying to pop my neck all day, and it decides the one moment I'm not ready for it to finally pop.
Pop.
Yeah. You'll feel good when it quits hurting.
Well, I went to physical therapy this afternoon. That was fun. I told him, I said, he's like, I'll try not to hurt you. I'm like, don't lie to me. I said, we know the real reason you became a physical therapist was so that you can torture people.
It's because you're a sadist.
He's like, he knows one of my old physical therapists that worked there
okay.
before he came. They were friends. And I said, yeah, I said, I used to mess with him all the time because he was a shorter guy. I said, I know why you became a therapist. I said, it was to torture us taller guys because you're so short. he just laughed.
Oh, man.
There you go. That's from the last car show I was at.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's Caitlin. That's in the picture there.
Oh, there was a person in that picture? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That guy there, that was nice too. The old Roadster.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, if I get set up at one of these, we'll live stream from there.
Okay.
And take a walk around and shit like that and talk to people. But yeah, if anybody's interested in I'm going to talk to council members. You just got your update. We're going to talk about that on Friday as well.
Oh,
I don't remember, Andrea. I'm sorry.
I know you're sorry. Now apologize. I mean, what?
Tuesday says I love classic cars. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's just something about them.
Almost says no channel was told I would make more money with no video on mute. So, now we have a council meeting this Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We got some stuff to discuss.
I'm going to try and stay up a little later tonight so that hopefully I can actually be, cognizant during that.
That's Ruth. Ruth is the female up on the panel. There's her channel. Yeti, are you doing anything on your channel yet?
Not yet, no. I do plan on it, though.
Okay, well, I will throw your channel up there too then.
Okay. Yeah, if y'all want to subscribe, I do plan on doing something with it at some point. Just stay posted.
I left my channel alone for 16 years and suddenly came back to it and realized, well, I knew I had a lot of subscribers already, but I didn't do anything with it for the longest time. And then decided, hey, I'm going to start doing it. So that's what last year I just decided. That's when I started doing all those new videos.
Hell yeah. Yeah, just the stuff I want to do is going to require some form of workstation. And I'm going to have to put some thought into building it or putting all the pieces together so that I end up with something I can actually sit down in front of a desk for hours at a time without messing up my back.
There is Yeti's channel posted there.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay. And now let me get you Mad's channel.
Did you hear that, guys? He said he was going to make us mad.
I make somebody mad every day. What are you talking about? At least somebody. At least
I
one.
figure if I ain't pissing somebody off, I ain't doing anything right.
I just stay under the radar.
Fair enough.
Somebody's got to be the asshole that pisses somebody off, you know? I'm good at it, so I might as well do it. I'm used to it. What the heck?
Had you seen that fat electrician video I put in the Discord a while back about the worst tank ever?
Yeah. What was it? The Matilda?
I don't remember right offhand. It was designed to be able to shoot choppers out of the sky that were doing pop-ups, and during the process, they created basically an AI software that would. It was a threat assessment software that it was supposed to target the most dangerous thing on the field. And the two things it ended up targeting when they brought all the congressmen in to do a demonstration, it targeted the porta potty and the bleachers the politicians were sitting in.
Have we tried blowing up politicians to appease?
I mean, to be fair, they were the most dangerous entity present in regards to the tank's continuing existence.
That's hilarious. I gotta do something here. Let me see.
Yeah,
He's right underneath me here.
Well, I got a problem because somehow I lost my chat and I lost Mad, and I don't have him. For some reason, he's not showing up on my list. And I know I shared the link earlier, but it's not. And for some reason, I don't know.
Yes,
Maybe
they
I'm
are.
missing.
Oh. Okay.
Excuse me.
If anybody has that channel, send it to me, please.
I'm going to see if I can find it. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that bugs me. I know I subscribed to him.
I just subscribed to him too, so. Oh, it's not even.
All right.
I couldn't have closed it.
Oh, what the hell?
Did it do it to you too?
No. I clicked on a link. I was going to put it in another tab and watch it later. And it opened a whole new window.
Dope.
I'm trying
when that happens.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I understand now. Okay.
Oh, it popped up in your porn window, right?
No, it's because it's Steam. I don't do that on this computer. I mean, what? No, since it's Steam, Trend opened it up in a separate secure window. That's why it's okay. That makes sense.
Gotcha.
All right, so I can get rid of that tab now.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Ruth to the rescue.
I'll just go back to the Steam window then.
I'm just going to reply to your email from earlier.
That's what I was going to do.
What's that? Actually, you know what? I can do this, Ruth. If you type something in chat for me. Just say hi or whatever.
Can I put it there? Like, Oh.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. If you just type hi in chat for me, and I'll make you a mod. Then you can put it in there.
Ah, okay.
Oh, wait. Here it is.
Tuesday said hi, Ruth. Can someone put Andrew? Oh,
Can I do?
What the fuck?
somebody asked for Andrea's channel. There's Andrea's channel there. There you go. There's it.
I don't know. I may have to look into this game.
What game's that?
It's Once Human.
Once Human, huh?
It looks like they took from a bunch of different games and then just slammed them all together to see what it would make.
So it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts.
Kind of. Well, it's not like, I don't think they're pulling like actual characters from other games or anything, just concepts and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Ruth to. Can you say hi in chat? Just type hi in chat real quick.
I thought I did. Okay.
Oh, it's free to play too.
Well, I make it better.
Oh, just lost my mouse.
Let me see if it'll let me do it from here.
Why are you throwing stuff all around your room?
Sorry. Just lost the mouse. It just went flying off my desk.
Ah,
That's
crap.
even funnier because I can't see what's going on right now. All right, let's see. Minimum.
Okay,
cool.
so
I
it's
might be
only
able to
putting
play
it
this game.
into the private chat here. Alright, give me 1 second here. You said you sent it to the email? You replied to the email?
Yeah, I'm just going to send it that way then.
Okay.
Hang on.
That thing's going nuts.
Hopefully that worked.
Yep, there it is. Thank you very much.
No problem.
There we go. We always figure out some way to get stuff done on here. Might not be the fastest, smartest, easiest way, but we'll find some way to do it. There you go. There's Mad News now. I need to go make sure I'm subscribed. I thought I was, but it did not do it. Now I am. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we really want to help everybody else as well as ourselves grow, and make a giant community that way. That way, everybody gets something out of it, you know?
That's the best way to do it.
Yep. I built on World of Warcraft. I built an entire guild out of noobs. We weren't noobs for long.
Hurry every chance I get.
I ended up
If
being
you
the
see
guy
me hurry
that
and
all
you need to run.
Oh shit!
What was that?
I was gonna say I ended up being the guild that all the elitist guilds sniped players from.
Oh.
Just because we were that good at training people how to do shit.
Cool. It's going into the second round. We'll see if this works. I hope so, because if not, then I just bought 300 pieces of metal that I can't do shit with.
Oh, you mean kind of like China? I mean, what? Well, It's not
At
that
least-
they can't do shit.
At least
they
they're all
just
pretty.
don't do shit.
I mean, they're all really cool colors.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing a purple one right now. This purple here. I'm hoping that comes out.
Oh yeah.
They've got gold and
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm almost convinced to buy this game already. This dude's running around in just his underwear.
Oh, no.
yeah, he's going to be running around in less
I'm
than
sold.
that. Who is speaking?
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
Yeti.
dude. Go ahead.
That's Yeti.
Oh, yeah. I'm watching this review of this game. It is. It's literally they've taken stuff from Division, PUBG,
I got a story for you about PUBG.
Fortnite. Oh, I've got plenty of stories about PUBG. Hardly any of them good.
Oh, this will make you laugh. Who was eaten by Gorlock, the destroyer?
Oh God.
We had that conversation the one day. That was great. Because there were people in our chat that never heard of Gorlock. They didn't know who she was. Well, they were.
Warlock strikes again.
But yeah. So PUBG, funny story.
Okay.
I used to have a bunch of people that we got together and we played the game together. And one time we finally got a car, and it was 3 of us jumped in this car. I'm in the back seat. And I'm hanging out the window shooting at people. And the person driving yells at me, "You dumbass, get in the car before you get shot."
I
No sooner
mean,
than
you know, in your defense, they could just as easily blow the car up
well,
and kill all of you.
don't get ahead of yourself here too much. So I put my head back in the car, and the next thing I know, the car gets blown the fuck up. I'm like, well, that did me a lot of good.
Hey, at least your head was safe momentarily. So,
It's a little chilly.
okay,
I'm
I'm gonna get back to that video later. I didn't realize it was 40 minutes.
Which heater do you have on?
What?
Which heater?
That one was one. I turned it off already.
The
Didn't
what?
I? I thought I turned it off. But
That one.
yeah.
Who's in here? They love that bed, don't they?
That's Tangerine.
They love that bed, don't you?
Yes, Mom. Mom's out here checking on the cats. And
You like that bed, don't you? Yeah,
she gave them a new bed. And one of them's up there snoozing away in it.
They soft big bed. They
So,
soft bed.
and it says Clyde do something has dual citizenship and don't know if he moved to the U.S. yet or not.
You know Ryan's here, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, well. All right, Tuesdays. Take care. Be safe and have a great night.
Appreciate Tuesdays.
It's great having you here.
So, I jumped into
Andrea said we miss seeing you, Mom. Well, here.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can. She'll be upside down, but
you gonna knock over your keyboard protector.
no, I'm just going to do this. Whoops. Hold on. Shit, there's cigarettes in the way. Well, you see the light. Go to the light, Carol Ann. Lean forward a little bit further.
Blinded by the light. Oh.
Right?
Hi.
There's a forehead.
Hey.
Sit right
How
down. Hi.
Welcome to my world.
Boy, who are you?
Part of his world.
What you
That's
doing,
Casper.
Whiskers? That's Mr.
That's
Whiskers.
Casper.
Casper.
Yes, Whiskers is behind the shed sleeping in the weeds.
Oh, you are, little one. Yeah, you are.
Andrew's waving at you, Mom.
Hello.
Oh, Daniel says hi, Mom.
Hi, everybody.
Mom says hi, everybody. Oh, you heard her. Don't.
Yeah.
Good job, Chris.
Look at you.
I'm just making sure y'all heard her
Look.
because she's a weirdo.
I told you guys my pillows go in the trash, not in
Daniel.
their beds.
Daniel said she's a little brighter than the last time I saw her because of the
Well,
light.
there's more light in your. Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Fluffy has a
I heard.
spot.
I heard.
Yeah, I'll have to mess with him. That's a water bowl.
There's no
Katie
water.
didn't bring him any water. Yeah, I know.
Hi, Yops. I love you.
Hey, thanks for hanging out Tuesdays. We appreciate it.
Baby.
We'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Hi, Yops. Look at you. Look at you.
So.
Where's you waving to everybody? Where's you waving?
Yeah. I jumped into a match one time on PUBG, and my friend was watching me play, and I got onto the map and I was like, ooh, I know exactly where I'm going. Nobody ever goes here. I'm going down. Everything's good. I get like 10 feet from the ground, and like 10 people pop up, dropping in the same area as me. So I hit the ground and I book it.
Cut it short.
Okay. Why is
She's
that?
pregnant again, huh?
She's pregnant again.
Mommy.
Uh-oh.
Probably. I don't know.
She is.
Got another pregnant cat?
Probably. I went over and talked to the person who started all this shit by letting their male cat out,
Huh.
and he just laughed about it.
That's just dumb.
I was hoping to try and get them all fixed, but
Right.
I can't afford that.
That's
Right?
yeah,
That's a
that's
lot
way
of money.
expensive.
Come here, Callie.
That's a lot of money.
Come here, baby.
But yeah, so I hit the ground running. I bust into this house, practically bust down the door, turn around, close the door, run in the middle of the house, pick up a pistol and like one magazine, and then I book it back towards the door I'd come in. And before I get there, I open the bathroom door, turn around, close it, and then jump in the bathtub and hide behind the sink. And the whole time he's watching me play, you're hearing pow pow, pow 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 pow, pow 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 pow. And he goes, "Okay, dude, I think you're good." I was like, "Wait."
Hi, Samara.
And he goes, "You hear one more, pow pow." He's like, "Are you gonna go now?" I was like, "No, wait a minute." Then we wait, and we wait. It just dead silence. Next thing you know, you hear a clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap. He claps around the house for like 5 minutes, and then finally comes in the bathroom. And just as he pokes his head in, I unload every round I had in that magazine into his head, and then picked up all the loot he'd taken from everybody else.
Nice.
And I was kitted out and ready to go. I started hauling ass towards the middle of the circle.
There's Tuesday's channel for anybody who is interested. I'm sorry, Tuesday. I should have did that earlier.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize. If anybody wants me to share their channel, just let me know. What were you rolling around in? You're covered in something. It's almost like cat litter, but we don't have a litter box out here for these guys.
Maybe they made their own.
Probably. Well, yeah, they go over the pine trees behind the house. That's basically their litter box.
Fair enough. I mean, as long as the ground is soft and whatnot, they'll go in it.
Bring here.
Oh, excuse me.
Got to put it somewhere where the cats won't get to it. Who can tell me what this is? Before Fluffy eats it. There's a hint. They used to be endangered.
They still are.
No, they're
I
not.
have no idea.
I'm not sure.
It's a praying mantis cocoon.
Oh, is
Oh,
it?
really?
I've never seen one.
We've had praying mantises ever since we moved here. Funny story about one of these. Katie, when we lived up in Lebanon, Katie was down here with my mom for a weekend, and they had found a praying mantis cocoon. Unbeknownst to me, Katie was going to bring it home. Well, Katie brought it home all right, but Katie did not take it out of said car.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I went out one day, and Katie had an appointment that we had to be at. Katie didn't make it to the appointment.
I guess not. Oh.
Katie would not get into the car because there were hundreds of baby praying mantises running around the inside of my car.
Exactly how I thought that would go.
Yeah, it was great. I was getting them out for days.
I guess-
Seriously, they were all over the place.
Oh.
Just roll up all the windows and park it directly in the sun.
That's how they hatched.
Oh, I bet.
Well, sure,
But no,
but, you
they
know.
like the heat. They don't. The heat doesn't bother them.
Well, I guarantee you they can only handle so much of it.
We get praying mantises down here that are almost 6 inches long,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Really?
and you know they're female because the males don't live long enough to get that big.
Fucking Amazonians. I mean, what?
You've seen the memes, right? The family portrait of the praying mantis. It's got the mom and 2 kids, and the dad's there with no head.
Mom tells the kids dad went out for cigarettes.
Well, no, in this picture, the dad was there. Just
I know. It was a joke.
yeah.
A
I
bad
had that
joke.
with my 2 turtles, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we knew that they were doing this like mating dance kind of thing, right? And the next thing we know, she had killed the male and then had an egg, but she had it in the water after, almost right after.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Huh.
If she'd had it, we had this land area so there's like the tank, and then you have the water area and then the land area. If she'd gone up in the land area and had it there, then the egg would have survived. But she had it in the water for some reason. So
That's
the
weird.
egg didn't survive.
Okay, so Andrea has a different channel, so we're gonna post that. Hi, Maureen, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. Ann says, has baby rabbits born under the cement mixer? Well, that's interesting.
Some aspiring tradesmen right there.
Yeah, we either that or they're going to be part of a foundation somewhere.
Well, you know what they call a army of rabbits in retreat, right?
What?
A receding hairline.
Dope. I always carry on with my dad. If I was to shave right now, I'd carry it out to him and tell him to stick it to his head.
You ever tell him you'd polish his head for a quarter?
With a rag. That though.
Tried to get my nieces to do that to my grandfather on my dad's side. She goes, I'm not doing that.
Why not?
Well, it took me 3 tries. I finally got one of them to call my mom Granny.
I bet you got your ass whooped.
She was not amused.
So, okay, funny story about Mom. Mom almost never drinks. Okay? She was always the bartender. Well, her 40th birthday or 41st birthday came around.
Mm-hmm.
And, hey, Donnie, how you doing, bud? So, her friend comes, picks her up. Says, I'm taking her out for the day. We'll be back later. Cool. Have fun. They come back like 5-6 hours later. Mom is trashed.
Damn.
No.
I mean, she's gone. And she falls out of the car as she comes in. And she yells at me as I'm trying to help her up. She says, I don't need your effing help. Get away from me.
Oh no.
Okay. I left her there. Then I get yelled at later because she laid out in the sun for 4 hours.
Damn!
No.
I said, well, you told me to leave you there, so fuck it, I left you there. Don't tell me to do something and get mad at me when I do it. Awesome, glad you stopped by, Donnie. Donnie said, doing great. Slow day at work, so I thought I'd drop by. What do you do for work, Donnie? If I may ask. I sit here and act
whether
like
you may or not, you already did.
Yeah.
You tell me to go fuck myself, you know. Maureen says, "Don't call anyone Granny. I hate Granny."
Oh,
Come on, Granny. Granny was one of the best characters on Warner Brothers on you know, Looney Tunes.
Well, she had a
Tweety
granny,
Bird,
and she was not a very likable person by all accounts.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, it's just a joke. She knows I don't mean anything by it.
Oh, interesting. I bet you see all kinds of crazy shit then, Donnie. Donnie said he's an admissions counselor for a university.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I bet that's some interesting stuff. Oh, he works from home office, pretty cushy work. Well, that's good then. Yeah, you don't have to deal with all the germy people. Okay, so this thing finished doing a 15-time pass over. So let's see if it did anything. If it didn't do it this time, then it's I gotta figure something else out. See if I can buy a bigger laser for this thing. Nope,
Well,
there's
if it did
nothing
pass
there.
over 15 times, I bet it's hungry.
Right? Well, not hungry enough to do anything. It's still just flat.
Oh, really?
Nothing.
Oh, man.
So I'll have to look into if I can buy a different size laser to put in it.
Either that, or if it's got the design for it, you may just be able to stick a tip in it and just do the manual engraving.
Yeah, it doesn't have that.
I don't know if it has that capability or not.
No. Danny says, I used to work mostly with military and nurses, so they have their shit more together than your typical student. Oh, yeah. Most students coming into university are dumb as shit, man. I'm just being honest. They have no life experience. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing. They think they have it all together because they come from a small town or a small community, and they think, they're big shit in that area. But then they get into a bigger place and they get their ass handed to them. At least from my experience.
No, it's true.
Not trying to put them down or anything. I'm just, they just don't have life experience to know anything.
Coming out of high school, you don't really know what you really want to do. So there is maybe the odd one that actually goes through with everything. But most of the time, they take a portion of what they learned, and that's what they actually do.
Yeah,
right.
Okay, my sister, for example, took radio and television arts. She did marketing.
I have friends that went to school for marketing, and then they're like, marketing ended up going under because everything went digital, everything was online.
Oh yeah.
My brother got a PhD. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they spent a lot of money going to college for that, and only to have their job disappear. These are metal, Andrea. Yep, I got 300 pieces of metal that I can't do shit with now. For now, I'll figure it out. I will make it work.
That's what she said. I mean, what?
I'll make playing cards out of them. Hi, Fluff. Just make yourself at home, pal.
Is that something I can eat?
They'll try. Yeah, now Whiskers is over here.
Got to check everything out, right?
They swiped a cupcake from me earlier, the little bastard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it pissed me off.
Pissed me off.
It was one of those coffee cake, cream-filled coffee cake cupcakes. They're good.
Oh, that's why.
Donnie says most people that work in universities are dumb as shit, too. Okay. So speaking of that, when I worked at Forward Air and shipping, we had a guy that taught shipping at school in Philadelphia, and he was on staff for Forward Air, and he'd come up to us and check us out sometimes, and talk all kinds of shit. But he never loaded a truck with us, so he didn't know how we did it. So he's sitting here and he's drawing on this paper and saying, "Here's how you load this and this and this." And at the end, my supervisor looks at him and says, "That's awesome." He said, "Now tell your piece of paper to go load my truck."
Yeah, right. That's awesome.
Yeah, he was not amused. Thomas says you may have to put a coating on the metal through tube. All right. Yeah, they make an etching stuff, like a liquid that you can put on that helps with etching. So I'll look into that, Thomas.
Fair enough.
Yep, we'll get it working. The pay is good. My school is free. One day I'll be a professor, which is truly terrifying to anyone who knows me. That's funny, dude. Yeah, they don't want me teaching shit.
I don't want to teach shit. Shit's nasty.
Well, that'd be Joe Biden could do that job then, I guess.
Nah, his butt's been wiped.
Well, you know he finger painted before they did that.
Oh, right. Yeah, my butt's been wiped, but have the walls.
If there was a meme going around that said the White House after Biden leaves and his Trump comes in, and it's from Daddy Daycare where Bob Saget looks in the bathroom, God. And he's like, "There's shit everywhere."
Oh no.
That is hands down one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah. The second one wasn't as good as the first.
No.
They never are.
But that's par for the course. Yeah. For most franchises.
Oh my.
Oh my.
So when they get to the third one, it's totally gone.
Return to form. And then comes in the fourth.
Actually, some really, really dumb takes on when you get into like the sequels and one movie that I'm just like completely done with is Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh yeah,
I was done with that. I was done with that after like the third one. I'm like, whatever. But
I didn't mind too much. I still watched them. But I will be the first to agree that, they weren't as good as time went on.
Oh, am I wrong about that one? Elmo says that was from Dumb and Dumber, not Daddy Daycare.
Oh, was it? No, I don't know.
Well, I still love one. There was in Daddy Daycare. There was an episode with it too, or was that where he pissed everywhere? Maybe.
I do seem to remember him freaking out about something. Because, the whole premise of it is, they're not housewives. They don't know what the fuck they're doing,
Thomas says we need more comedy like that. Missed old shows, yeah. Donnie says Fast and Furious stopped being about cars and basically just became superhero movies. Yeah, I mean...
Yes.
The second one I liked because he had that freaking Charger. Oh my god, that thing was sweet. You know what I'm talking about?
The one that was his dad's or something?
Yeah, that black Charger.
The one that scared the shit out of God damn it. I done forgot his name now.
Dom?
No. The other one, the cop.
No, Paul Walker.
Paul Walker. That's kind of how I felt in that damn Trans Am my buddy souped up.
Oh, I used to scare the hell out of my brother in my car. We even though it was a V6 2.8 liter V6, I could I could spin the tires in up until third gear. And yeah, we had a lot of fun in that car.
Dude,
I
some of the
spent
names on these anime.
I spent a lot of money on tickets from that car.
Oh, I bet you did.
I was coming home from Ohio. I was out in Columbus visiting Tammy, and I was on my way home, and I got popped doing 85 and a 65.
Dang.
And the cop pulls me over, and I'm happy. I'm smiling. I'm laughing with him. He's like, "Well, why are you so happy to be getting a ticket for an 85 and a 65?" I said, "You don't need to fucking worry about that." I said, "You just give me my ticket, and I'll see you later." And I paid that. That was a $400 ticket.
Oh, wow.
And 4 points on my license. What he didn't know was I was doing $140 about a mile and a half back before he caught me.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'll gladly take that ticket, because if he would have caught me doing it 140, my car would have been impounded and my ass would have been sitting in a prison cell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Triple digits.
Okay, Daniel. Daniel sent me the link. So, well, y'all, it's that time. I got to call it a day. I got company came. That's why Mom came out here.
Okay.
Let me know we had company.
No problem.
So, but thanks for hanging out. Hopefully, y'all had a good time. And
Have a good night, everybody.
Tyler and Atlas are going to be live at 8 p.m. Eastern, or 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'm sorry, they'll be live in an hour. I don't think they have any links up yet. They usually put their links up like 15 minutes before their show. But let me go check real quick. I don't want to say that and then they actually have a link ready to go. And
You've
nothing
lost
there
us
yet.
viewers.
What's that?
I said, you lost us viewers. Not that they would ever say that or anything.
Thomas said tickets were only $10 when he started driving. Yeah, we'll see you over at it's the Jar Openers podcast. Tyler and Atlas, you can go on either of their channels to watch it. But yeah, we'll see you all there a little bit. Have a great night, everybody. Peace. We're out.
Peace.
Cool, Donnie. We'll see you then.